Oh, it would help if I was on the right scene. There we go. It's like, why did it switch to YouTube mode? I don't want YouTube mode. Don't you worry, folks. We're on the PC today. As I get my fans going because I definitely need the cool air. It's hot outside. Expanding inward, or whatever to do we expand to? That's the question. Do. Do 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 do. Boo ba do 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 do. Ba 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 do ba do ba do. Boo ba do ba do 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 do. Your microphone's unmuted, but it has no signal. Then how am I talking? Tell me that one, Streamlabs. If I do not have a microphone, then why is the meter going all the way up on the mixer? You don't understand that, do you? Not a lot of people understand that very much. They just sit there, not knowing what to do. Tell them what to do. Do all this stuff. Oh, we got a lot of death. I forgot how much death's in our town. God. Alright, let's see. Has Twitch cleared itself up? Looks like it has. Alright, if that's the case. I don't know why it pauses. Weird. To the stream mode. Oh, I gotta return that off. Zip. And turn back on this. There we go. Alrighty, how's it going, everybody? Alexman here, and welcome back to Cities Skylines. Here's Suncrest Bay. Last time, we got full circle on the whole concept of the bay itself. We now have a road that basically transforms the entirety of the coastline, and we also have a slower road of sorts to connect the roads around us. We also have a township over here in the name of Willow. Oh, the Willow Hills here. But those names can change depending on what the stream or the users want to do. Mostly on Twitch at the moment, we do have ways to do that. But if you guys want to chat on the YouTube side of things, chat it away, we can come up with something here in that regard. But anyway, we also had working on getting Suncrest Base Institute up and running. We're still a bit short on the students. to get ourselves to level 2, because we've been stuck at level 1 for a while now. So we're working on getting more students there so that we can expand our institute a lot further. But alas, we still have, you know, uneducated people that are not working at the educational lineup here, which is a little bit unfortunate. Even though we have tons and tons, I'll get this here, the game running here. Like, we have tons of education. It's that people just decide they don't want to go educating. Even though I think I put in the policy of educational, educational boost. There we go. We'll put that back on. Boost the circulate education budget. Make young adults automatically choose education over working. Prioritize education over working for young adults. Increase education budget by 25%. So we need to have that so people can get educated, because once everyone's educated and everything, then booyah. Let's see here. Monitoring on parks. We'll do that. Let's see. It's a tourist travel car. What is it? The city's affordable intercity bus tickets to people living in the surrounding cities increases tourism. The city will receive 8% more tourists. Costs increase bus network upkeep. I think we're doing pretty good, I think, on that, so I think we'll put that on. Citywide and such. Also, I did get the trains and train stations DLC off screen. So now I have access to a lot of new stations and the liking. And I want to basically try to replace the old structures with something brand new. Something that could be a lot more, I'd say, more prominent. But I have to make sure I have the I have the space to put it, which means we might have to get rid of some of these trees and some of this road right here in favor of a parking lot change. So this might change up a bit, because it's not, because oddly enough, the people are not coming to this park, this raceway, to go and to watch the show all the time, the racetracks. So we might have to reduce. We can reduce this parking lot here down to a certain degree. But also the fact that we can also add an expansion to this station here. Now, unfortunately, the road here kind of hurts it, so that's the reason why we have to take out this road in particular. Let's see, I think the one I need to put down is the elevated dual station platform. Oh, it does fit. It does fit there. It does take out some of the businesses and somewhat, but that actually does allow to have parking. These new assets are made by, like, I think Bad Peanut. I think this is what they are. The creator pack for them. So, technically speaking, we do need to have something that we can keep the up line and down lines effectively, but also at the same time able the trains to come in and not be stopped by internationals. And since we're going to get more tourism thanks to that new policy, we need to have upgraded stations. So we're finally going to get this all fixed up. And I have tried this in another city and whatnot. So, and I think if I can take out one more of these. Let's see, where to go? Oh, it's packaging. It's packaging again! Again, Cities Skylines likes to do this from time to time, so we're going to take out these. At least one of these out, at least. And that's going to cause a bit of an issue. I'm not even sure how to get rid of those. How do I get rid of those? Let's see. I think these were in spots here, I think. Let's see what these guys are. Let's see. You gotta press X, Control X to unlock. Okay. How about I do Control X? I want to X these ones. Control X. How do I get rid? You know what I can do? I could probably do a little bit of this. I'm not sure if this will work or not, but this is kind of a little... This is tricky to pull off. But, like, if you need to get rid of something that's permanently there, you can initiate a collapse. And that should collapse the... It did. It did it. It got rid of it. That's all I'll have to do. I'm pretty sure there is an easier way of doing this. But if I can just trigger a disaster in all of these, I can get rid of all these other things here, and we can upgrade this station here. So we go like that right there. Luckily, it's a concentrated spot, which is nice. I'm pretty sure there's an easy way of getting out of the way, but I'll digress here. I know, game, we need to fix that. I want to get rid of at least portion of this station here. I want to make this the official station. So we'll just do this real quick. I'm going to put this bad boy on. And it's going to be right above, like right next to this thing. Like that. So this thing has, you know, 4 platforms, 2 up and 2 down. Now I figured that this might be the best solution to our train problem. And sometimes our train's problem is usually something that it's caused by me half the time, but still. I'm in node controller. Okay, that's weird. All right, give me my railway tracks. We go like that. And then we just go like this. It's a little bit straighter. Yeah, people are crossing the road by regardless, but I think that does technically fix it. I just now have to fix the train stations now to figure out how to get this station to fix, so I think I just have to go back here and just reestablish this, and then those get... Is the driver gonna stop there? Okay, I see 2 stops. Okay. And then see this one, we can actually have it here, or... Oh, there we go. We have it stop at the center here, and hopefully the intercity... The thing is, I think the intercity trains prefer the... no, I don't want that. I want to move you over to... I'll move over to the right side. It's only 1 train. I think about technicality with this, it does generate a lot more sound than normal, but this is a spot where there's supposed to be sound regardless, so I don't think we're going to have too much trouble with that. But this thing does produce, allows intercity trains to come in, which I want, because I think that, oh my goodness, what happened there? Did the track just bend away? I don't... What happened? Hold on. Oh, no, don't want to delete that. Yeah, again, maybe there should have been a better solution to the train tracks, because I think sometimes these train tracks, when they come across like this, they're like, oh, it's the pathfinding for the trains. They'll just go in their wicked ways and whatnot, and they'll just be like, oh. That looks a little bit better. That's a little bit straighter, so we'll move that up right there. We're going to connect. We're going to take out this path for the moment. We're going to put down a bus path here. That way people can get across here with no problem. Well, oh, no, wait, no, we're just going to do... no, hold on to that. Undo those. Oh, I can't go any further than that. Fine. But yeah, that's my game. We'll upgrade this to a bus route. I do wish I could get the... what was it? The... oh, wait. That didn't work out? That didn't match? It's not connecting. Oh, okay. Hold on a second. They should be connecting. But they're not. Why not are they connecting? There we go. That's weird. I don't know why it had an issue like that beforehand. Yeah, sometimes because these assets, they have road connections, so they will basically try to connect to a road. If they don't, they're going to have a hissy fit, which is the unfortunate measure of these new train assets. But for those new coming into the stream and everything, I'm Alexman 47, family-friendly streamer and everything. 12 years. Just last week, it became the 12 years of being on the channel. on YouTube. Hope you guys enjoy the commentary and content that I bring to you. And see, now we got this bus line down. We can downgrade this to trees. Create it into trees here and such. We'll come up to here and knock into this one right here. Now, what's up with this this type of intersection here? Why is it so why is it so wide? I mean, that's great and all, but it's like, why is it so wide like that? That makes no sense. All right, let's see if we can get this a little bit shorter here. There we go, like that. And so cars will park here off and on, so it actually is quite the nice effectiveness for that. Means I don't have to add a parking lot to anything, which is, again, a nice change. All right, we'll put this down like so, and like that. Right there. So now the fact that it is... What the heck happened here? What's this? It's just a node or something? Is it just because of a... Oh, it's a parking lot that's still there. Oh, it's because it's overlapping? Oh, it's overlapping, I think. So if I do, let's see, Control X. Is it Control X, right? I can't get... Weird how I can't get that around. It's weird. Alright, well, time to cause another, just another destruction. Don't you fret about a thing, folks. It's just another destruction. There we go. That cleaned it up a bit. Well, I should just redo the entire parking lot, because now I have parking in on top of everything else. Oh, that's okay, though. I'll have to work on that a little bit later. I have to reestablish the train line again because I broke it. Slight annoyance it is. Let's reestablish itself. There we go. Cool. That should bring in... that looks tons so much better for... Oh, what happened here? A train got stuck. Well, let's get rid of the train then. Train, you must be removed from play. There we go. And it's cool though. This little thing actually gets used by actual cars. So again, it's a nice way to have a nice parking lot. All right. And the trains have a better way of getting in here. Though I think the modern CU trains are having a trouble. I think they're too long for the station, honestly. But I digress. So I want to do that I want to get that first and upgrade these stations here. Though this station I think I kind of like. But I do have... I have a historical train station here. Let's see. I have a ground platform one. Now this one's a little finicky. But it is at an angle, I must admit. But it also has its own parking lot too. How much is this sound in here? Yeah, the noise. So that's the problem about putting these stations down. Like, they look nice, but unless I turn off like noise pollution, these things are basically very annoying for vehicles or for people in the area. So stuff like this, where there's very little sound coming from here. You see, I like stations like this. Like, they just don't generate a lot of sound. They still do, but they don't, and that's what's cool about it. But for stuff like this, however, as much as I like this station and whatnot, I think we should move this down a little bit further, and so that this can have a little bit more connectivity. I mean, this one looks great and all, but I'd like to have one that has parking so that people can park here, because I don't have parking here at all. Well, I do, by technicality. I'm not going to get rid of these parking lot roads here, because it just fits the aesthetic a little bit, but I think I can do a bit of... This is the ground platform. So I have this one here, which is a ground platform aesthetic, and I can have an extra... That means I can go in here and have a parking lot alongside it. Which won't be a bad idea. I mean, that means, you know, stations can get around here. Let's see. I'll tell you this now. I like these assets a lot. These Japanese assets, they look clean, but they don't feel like, you know, kind of more the American style and everything. They look more placeholder than anything else, which is kind of weird. So we're gonna pause this. We're gonna break these trail lines in half. We're gonna get rid of you, get rid of that a little bit right there, and we're gonna get rid of this station. And here we're gonna be a slight annoyance, but I think this will work. I think if I put it to this road right here, like that. So now I have this kind of like this clean aesthetic. It's more, I guess you could say this looks a little more industrial or more inviting, I guess. It does look more inviting, honestly. And also it's pulled it back a little bit more so we can actually have more tracks. I just wish there was a way you could, I don't know, like try to make able to connect this in a bit better way than what this does, because this just seems like a little finicky, a little janky at times. This does look jank, but the assets don't allow this to happen, so we're going to have to connect two nodes together and have all this. Man, this looks like some type of, you know, thing, some type of mysterious, you know, accident waiting to happen. This looks like an accident waiting to happen at times. It really does. I mean, we can do this. We can do like this and have the trains come in each way. I thought I made it that way so we wouldn't have a trouble, but it seems like that is our trouble. Okay, do like that right there, so that gets a little more evened out. That looks a little rough. Also, that looks too, it doesn't look curved enough. It doesn't look straight enough to me. There we go. And now we must work on the hard part, and that is getting this thing over the hill. Alright, so now it is for railways to go upward. Well, like that, and then we'll have to make this a bridge. So let us upgrade our track. We'll make this above ground. Get out of the node, man. Don't need to be in the nodes. I need to raise this up a bit here. This is going to be a little tricky to pull off. Because the ground, because this, I guess I could lower the freeway down too while we're at it, but I want this to be the same height as this. That'll get the trains over, but then I have to make this angle a little bit more here, from here to here, to make this a little bit more sounded. It's a little straight. Okay, to be fair, it's probably not the best solution for a train like this, but I guess I could. Really, I wonder, should I just have that as the above one? It was ground before, but these were ground to begin with as well. And that's the reason why these two were coming in, because this was a ground station at some point around here, so I don't know, maybe. And we'll go like this, we'll grab this, and we'll take this back down to get out of the node. Oh, I wish sometimes you can get out of the model without any worries. And we'll come back here, and we'll make this slanted. And now kind of make it unique. There's only one train line coming through here, so I'm pretty sure that wouldn't be too much of a trouble. Especially when the trains don't go anywhere in the way they do. So go like that, smooth that out like so. And we'll make sure this is all even up to here. There we go. Sweet. Alright, now we have to upgrade, have to fix these, so I don't want tracks, I want this. I want the tracks to change this. You can go right there. No, I don't want to start new trains. I want these. Oh, that's right. I have to go over. See, that's the biggest problem. I have to. Wait, will they fix themselves? They are fixing themselves. That's what they're doing. They are fixing themselves. So it's like that right there. And then this one can be dragged. Now, there's a problem. I don't want them to be on the same See, there's a thing about it. I'm trying to move it to another stop or something, and it's like saying it has a bit of an issue when it comes to this stuff. I wanted to have the green train stop there, yeah. Yeah, I can do like that. There we go. Yeah. And the blue line just ends right there. That's what I wanted to do. And so now, look at that. See, people are coming in here and they're just up and across and everything. That's cool. I like that. It's an open air station, which is really nice. All right, so that's been cleaned up. Though I think some cars are still having some pathfinding issues to a slight degree. I'm gonna drive over the person just right there, and then people just snap right there. Like, oh look, I can drive over. I can drive over the sidewalk. No one's gonna stop me. So we got that updated. Do we have a need of an update station here? Oh, we might be, because I think last time too we were gonna upgrade this so so that we connect into a station out here. I think at one point we were going to have, like, I think we were going to try to expand the train station over here. What happened here? Oh, someone got abandoned. Well, abandoned it is. Well, right, because this is actually non-educated people. These are just people that are living on the frontage road and whatnot, like normal people would be. Alright, what I could do... So we got farms here for fertile land and everything. I could put down a station that's... Well, it's gonna be loud though, regardless what I do, isn't it? That's indeed loud. And that's, well, technically that's already loud to begin with. People are not gonna complain about that at all. Why is my trash is not working? I have enough trash, people. This thing is supposed to be stuck in this region, the Umber Hills. Oh, it's stuck in the Umber... Oh, that's right. Okay. There's my problem. It's the Umber Hills and Smith Square. I forgot to check that. There we go. Now they should be sending out trucks out. To clean up the garbage over here. Yeah, here comes our garbage trucks. They're all coming out here and doing the work for us. This traffic control here needs to have a bit of a change. I want to remove this crossing. And I want to make a bridge right here. Wait, no, is that... Oh, because that's a bus stop here, too. No, I'll be fine. A lot of the cool about this this toolkit, the asset increases in size depending how wide the road is. So I mean that is again quite cool. All right, guys, what are you guys having trouble for? You guys are going down the one road you really shouldn't be going down on. People are all stuck up here. Man, people really can't drive in my city. Let's see. What can I do? I guess I can increase that lane to... I can increase this lane to 4 lanes and see if that does anything. It reduces the aesthetic, but hey, if they can't drive, they can't drive. So, gotta increase the width of the road here, because everybody, for some reason, wants to be in one lane over the other. I mean, what happened, guys? I think it's just that there's just a lot of... They really... Pathfinding in these games are weird. This is technically the faster path now, but they rather go down here and go off this way. Why? Why do that? It makes so nut... Garbage is piling up. I know the garbage was piling up here earlier. But garbage should be on the down low a little bit more now. Because the only problem that's having garbage is most likely Suncrest Institute. Which it should be Institute Coast. That's where it should be going out here. Garbage trucks are out in the way of doing that. And I got one here, which has Willow Hill, so it should be going out here and grabbing this. So, my issue is, why is the vehicles having issues traveling around the roads? Do I just... I could make a bridge across here and have it connect. You know, maybe I should do that. A small road to get people to off this road and like, hey guys, you guys can travel over here, across a bridge and over to here. Let's see if I can do that. Let's see if we go like this. Like that. If I do that, what does that do? It's still too... the train... Even the railway line got shorter. What happened? I'm surprised that the people are not complaining about the road, about the train, about the railway height. Okay, that's high enough. So I just need to make it that high. The road length that high. Up to here. I have to do a little widening of a road down like this so the roads won't be too janky. I'm out of the mod, thank you. I guess this whole episode is going to be like making the fixes. Upgrading what we need to see fit, huh? You know, I could... I don't have anything here. Let's do this. I can revise this, and no one's over here. I can just do this and make this a lot nicer as a result. Like that. So that means that there'll be a kind of like a nice niche here. We come right here, and it'll come across and connect to this road right here. That's what we'll do. Feels kind of pointless to some degree, but people don't want to travel. They want to take the slowest road possible. Well, I'm going to give them a road to connect to. All right, there. Now enjoy your new road, guys. Enjoy your new road. As I try to figure out why traffic is such horrendously bad just because of horrendous shenanigans are afoot. Yeah, I know people are not lost their homes and everything, but case in point, no one was really liking that area anyway, because look at all these bus routes and everything, all these buses stuck here, because people do not understand the concept of basic traffic laws. Alright. Oh, even if I change the road style, everybody's gonna go left. So what if we go right here, and that this lane goes left, this goes straight, and this is a turn right only lane. That means it forces everybody into the center lane if they're going for that way. Go like that. Like that. And it goes right there. We're going to go here to here. So we can go from here to here. So hopefully that might trigger people to, hey, this is only a turn left only. Pack it up. Stop doing the stuff, man. Come on. Okay, this is what it becomes about Cities Skylines, folks, in a record, folks, is that this is what happens. It just comes down to one specific problem, that it comes from a city builder to basically telling people that, hey, you know what, you need to have, your traffics are horrible. And look, I have housing to put in. But I can't do it because everyone is stuck behind the wheel. So I did fix this, right? Yeah. I made that a left-only lane. Because this one should be a straight on right here. And this should be a turn and straight. This one should be this only. That goes straight on. That's a straight and a right turn. And then this one should have been this and this. There we go. And hoping for the best that this will get traffic flowing again. It looks like it is packing down just a little bit because maybe people are realizing, hey, there's other ways of traffic. What? The Tacos and Beer in Twitch chat says, just past 40 hours in Cities Skylines PS4 edition. Thinking about moving over to the PC and just got notified of the stream summer sale. Recommend a particular bundle? I would say I'd say Cities Skylines 1 is usually on sale most often. I would only recommend Cities Skylines in any bundle you want. It gets better with all the DLCs you get over time. But again, but the fact is that after a while, when you play this PC version of Cities Skylines, you get a mod. You mod it up because this game, my version of Cities Skylines right now is heavily modded to make it run and work a little bit easier for me. So I could imagine if you're going from PS4 to PC, I would imagine don't get the Windows 10 version or Windows 11 version, depending what version that is. Get the original Cities Skylines 1. Just because it has better mods, so it has basically mod support. That's basically what it is. If you want, I think there's a starter bundle, I think it was. Let me check real quick here. I think I can get Steam Mobile here. Because I think I can get Steam Mobile. But I do believe that if you're going after Cities Skylines 1, I'd say just go for like maybe the starter bundles or something like that. Because right now, at least from what I'm seeing, Cities Skylines 1 is like 80 to 90% off. I would say by the Tacos and Beer, you're still here. I would say if you're looking for like a starter pack, I would say get the I would say I think it's called the Cities Skylines Starter Deluxe, because that gets you, I think it gives you like upgrades like pack cities, industries, skylines. Let's see here, what'd you get in the basic bundle here? I'm looking at this on Steam real quick here for this. You get, I think you get the mass transit, you get industries. I think that's the only two packs you get. On the fact that you get the radios, which I don't really bother with radios, but like there's a starter pack you can get into for like 20 bucks right now. So I say, just raw digging it. Well, if you're gonna, again, it's on Steam, it's on sale for like 80% off if you're just going for the base model. And if you're going after any expansion packs, like say get like After Dark, Sunset Harbor, or Natural Disaster or something like that, then that would basically make kind of like your own experience, I guess, in that regard. Honestly, I feel like these games are more better with a PC, with a keyboard and mouse rather than controller. There are some people out there that really like doing everything with a controller. I don't know about that. Oh, look, it finally cleared up. Because people realize that there's actually traffic. Or they just start using this road and that's causing a problem for everyone else involved. No. I would say though, I would recommend the PC version here on Steam. Just because it has custom assets that you can get downloaded from the workshop and such. As well as the mods I mentioned earlier. Let's see here. That's 27%. That's clear. Good. All that is gone. The trash is cleared up. And guess that the traffic is gone. Holy crap! I don't know if my new road here actually helped out, but I think it's just that fact that the car's just 40 hours in. I'm thinking I'd rather have better time with the mouse. Oh, I love the mouse is easier because again, you can just move around the camera with the arrow keys and have the mouse for everything else. I like it. I like using mouse and keyboard functionality. Let's see. What else can I expand that to? My only problem is I have a problem with it with workers right now, which I do not know why. Let's increase this up like so, because we haven't had enough visitors yet down here, so why not? Just $40 for Willow Hill here. See, my problem is right now is that people are just not getting educated. Though, technically speaking, if you go for PC mode, I would say go get some mods, like Network Anarchy, Network Multi-Tools, as well as Traffic. That would be my two basic ones I would say to get, just because you can tell cars where to go in each lane and everything. Because the traffic in this game is horrendous at times. Let's see. I want to continue a train line here to get people across here and everything. I'm pretty sure Willow would love to have that in total, but now I gotta figure out where I can put some more houses. Well, I'm a little bit out of room. Ooh, thank you for the follow, Tacos and Beer. Thank you very much for the follow. Really appreciate it. Thank you very much. Okay. Now I have another problem on my hands. I have to figure out how to expand, because I have a lot of housing I need to fill up here. And it does look like I need some police coverage. So I'm gonna put like a small police station here that's on the easy side, which has a little bit more range. I'm sure people will love that. Let's see. I could change this interchange. Thanks for the info. It's a fun game. Oh, this is getting fun. I got introduced to this by a creator called City Planner Plays on YouTube. He kept playing this game like all the time, and I'm like, you know what? This game looks fun. I went and bought it, and I've bought almost every DLC pack to it. In fact, I look at my Steam profile. I'm over 1,000 hours in this game alone. So I just can't stop myself playing this game. If I want to expand out here for a potential expansion inward, and also get access to this spot here, I would need to change this from a turn-up, from a trumpet to a asymmetric. That wouldn't be a bad idea, honestly, because that means this would be better and everything such. So, but Tacos and Beer, if you're still here, what got you into Cities Skylines though? What was your curiosity when you got the PS4 version? Was the fanciest city builder, like, or just clinging on to the old days of when SimCity was all the rage? I still remember, like my first city builder was SimCity 2000 on like Windows 98 XP or something like that. I'm like, oh, that was the best. But those games are long overdue to be long overdue to get proper stuff and everything. Oh man, I've been trying to set up like I've been actually kind of in a bit of a I've been in a bit of a mood though about say trying to make a virtual machine. That's what I'm trying to do, like maybe like Windows XP or Windows 98, because I've been trying to get. Like, let's see, what was it? Yeah, Oregon Trail 2. I was able to mount it the other day and got a Windows XP machine to work. But then but for some reason the version of the Oregon Trail 2 that's meant for Windows 98 for some reason has an audio issue, and it maxes out the CPU for some reason, which I have no idea why. I played SimCity as a kid, owned a PS5 and CS PS4 just that was all available. Just got a new gaming PC and moving over. Ooh! It's like no more hot potatoes anymore. We now have a gaming PC. Now we're gaming. Now I can finally play Dark Souls at 60 FPS instead of 30. Like that right there. So we're upgrading this. So I want to get ourselves into the inland here, so I can start building this up and maybe make this an industrial project, and probably make like the specialized industries all in one area. So we'll have like because this is right here is all mining here. So let's see, what is the natural resources? We got a lot of mining here. So we got some trees, everything. Not much of the farming though, but we can add that with mods. So got to bounce, but thanks again. Hey man, talk some beer, have fun, and hope you enjoy Cities Skylines 1 on PC. The fact is, I have not. I've only dabbled a little bit in the in Cities 2 when it was like first released, which was very rough with my PC for some reason. So I don't know why that is, but anyway, that being said, I've heard Cities 2 has gotten better over the years, but I for one probably will not touch Cities 1 or Cities 2. It's just, I guess it's just preference, I guess you want to call it that. Is that I'm a stickler for essentially just I like when games are running well and again, this is still game mods. Like, I was even shocked that even after Cities 2 has been out for a while, Cities 1 got updates like the Race Day DLC. Like, we got racetracks, you know, and we're getting more content, more paid content we can get in here. I'm like, that's sweet, you know? And there's people still making mods like, you know, the pedestrian crossing toolkit. I mean, that's amazing. Really. And people are still making assets for this game and everything. I think the only one mod I didn't get to work was the road builder. I have no idea why that mod has an issue with me. I have no idea why. Oh, I need to take this off the ground. Then we're gonna make this go above. We're gonna let's see, I'm gonna have to cut this down a bit here. We're gonna make this a little custom on this one. So I want to make this above the railway tracks here. Railway tracks are here first, so that's where that gets that updated buff. And we come across right here. Like that. And that gives our bridge, but I think we can upgrade this down to ground right here. No, that should be a bridge. Actually, we can make this a... No, if I do that, I need to go, if we put a bridge section, we have to build it in by scratch. If we try to upgrade it, it just makes it a little all wonky. There we go. Okay, that did not add the, the pillar in the middle. It's because the asset got stuck in the middle there. There we go. There we go. Sweet. Now we're expanding into some new territory. Now I have to reestablish all road connections here. Because I have to, because this asset... I made this asset, but at the same time, that this asset likes to reset itself if it breaks any road connections nearby. So there we go on that front. Alrighty. Let's see what we can do about something else. Well, I could put more housing down here on this roadway and everything. I was thinking about I should make another interchange here for... You know, I could do that. I'd make this road follow the curvature of the roadway here, and it'll end up going this way. Let's do that then. Let's do that. But at least now we have some sort of an expansion on the way here. So we'll grow that down. That is a 6-lane with bikes, with trees in the middle, which should be this guy right here. Let's see, we go back to normal here. I'm going to put the custom curve tool on this one. I'm gonna make it follow the curvature of the beach. Ooh. That was a horrible turn. There we go. Back to here. I'm trying to make sure it doesn't build on the beach. I feel like, you know, you're building on sand, and sand is not a good way to... realistic physics is to don't build on sand. Why? It's not a good material. Especially all the tsunamis that keep coming in. Alright. Now we get that kind of moved down out of the way. We can add some more homes, because we definitely need some more homes here. Because everybody's moving in. Pop this baby like so. I guess we could follow... We could actually make this as a parallel on this bad boy right here. And we'll just do like this. There we go. And we'll just follow this curvature of this road right here. Oh, hey! We are now renowned. We are now, our school is now upgraded. Sweet, and there goes my mod. Dang it! Let's see, we'll go up right there, I think. To 10. And our park leveled up. And there goes my mod again. In the game, I'm trying to grow the city, but every time I do, some pop-up destroys my modding capabilities. Thank you. Alright. Let's curve this bad boy like so. And that gets into there just fine. And we'll go back to straight here. We'll just go like this road right there. We'll have to... Oh, I should prioritize older roads so that these things can actually match out perfectly. We got that. That needs to be curved out a bit more. Be like that, so it's a little smoother. Like I said, this is kind of going to be like the small region of town. Well, basically, the really expensive homes, I guess you want to call it that. You know, they're like right next to the freeway. I don't have enough room for because of the freeway, so I'm just going to have to leave it as that. I want to leave like this as an interchange, so... So let's do that real quick. I'm going to expand inward to here. Like that, like that. I'm gonna make another interchange here. Let's see, let's try to find one that's not a standard one. Something that we can use. Gotta have some uniqueness to the bunch, right? Or just use the same one at all, because this one, this my asymmetric, you know, cross interchange just does everything so well. I can just pop this baby like right here, and I can bend everything into my will. Like that right there. The buses are having an issue. Why you guys are having the issue? Yeah, I really shouldn't. Let's see. Come like that. Out of the mod, please. Thank you. Nope, come on. There we go. Pop that together like so. We'll pull those back just a little bit. Pop in like that. Pop in like that. Then we'll put our connections in place by traffic. Like a so. There we go. And then we'll have a connection that comes right here. Like this is the 6-lane interlaid. There's a custom road on the workshop. So we'll just go from, like, say, right here. Like that. And now we have a connection right in here. Sweet. Now we know where to go when we want to get rid of this. So let's see. What do we got for zoning for this? Oh, wow. The zoning here got really janky without me going so far. Let's pop up like that right there for Suncrest Bay Raceway. This is like the major city input. Let's see, go back to roads. Back to our existing road right here. We'll go into the mod of parallel. Pop this right here. We'll go to 10. Right there. Get out of the mod. Like that right there. And then we can just connect right in, straight on right here. I mean, would be if that was the case. Let's see, like this 90 degree right there. Like that. Sweet. And then we can have like a small cul-de-sac here or something, like a small loop area here. Just to have like a little bit of a, to fill in that space. And since we got a lot of homes, we can put homes right on the line here. This would be kind of like a, I wouldn't mind putting homes here, but at the same time, I think having so many homes on the main road would be too much noise. So I'm going to have to get creative in terms of what can be built on what road here. There's a 3 loads here, 3 intersections here. Pop those bad boys in like so. And then we'll pop these bad boys with the fill command like this. At least the ones we can do anyway. And then we'll have to be creative when it comes to others. Let's see, come back to here. Like so, like that. And now you have to put some commercial down. Though I think this might generate too much sound. I am not 100% sure on that. If it does, we'll reduce this down to offices. Pop them like that. There we go. That should tackle that a little bit here. But what about education, though? That's the thing. Is there not enough education out here? There is not. Well, I could put down our normal education buildings here. Not the boosted ones. We can have one and everything, so... Pop one right there. Then I could pop one, like, let's see, that's too far away. I need to have one that's... like that. See, a lot of the people are educated on one side, but it wasn't big enough, so those people weren't just getting educated. Very unfortunate. That also means we have to put down our expensive, or at least inexpensive, libraries. Wow, there's no libraries here? Whoa. Ooh, I forgot to add one. So, let me get this straight, lads. What? You added a library? Yes. Right next to the raceway? Yes. Do you realize that's like one of the worst places you could have put a library? It was the only plot available. You could tell some of the homes to leave. No, we couldn't do that. We don't make any people homeless. We don't do that here in Suncrest Bay. Again, we have to put libraries down, so it kind of helps boost, oop, these people don't have a... We'll put a library there for them. But also we have a sound issue here. Yeah, because this thing... I mean... I wish there was kind of like a way to reduce sound, like it was a policy to reduce sound. Because a lot of these assets, they just bring in sound like nothing else. So I have to go in here and put like offices down. It takes away the homes, yes, but for whatever reason though, offices are natural sound blockers. Well, these offices, they don't generate sound. That's the thing about it, they don't generate sound. Okay. I think that without further ado, I think we can get ourselves back into fighting shape here with with our railway expansion inward. I want to, again, I want to make that connection because I want to get people over here to the actual thing. Oh yeah, that's right. We upgraded. Oh, we're upgraded to level 3 now. I mean, heck yeah. Level 3 college. Let's put some stuff down, shall we? We have a gymnasium. Might be really nice to have right next to the next to the fields. We have an outdoor study that we have now. That'd not be bad to place down somewhere around here. Like I said, it's hard to build one of these colleges when you don't have enough stuff to plop down and everything. So we got a cafeteria right there. We can put one right there. We have a university fountains right here. Oh, is that a parking lot? Oh, that's right. I did put a parking lot there. Let's see. That's too big for that spot. We can put right there. What's this? The library! Hey! Been waiting to put one of these down. Huh. Speaking of libraries. Let's expand this right here. What was that put down? That's the math club. And the university commencement office. Finally, people can... Oh, I forgot that was a parking lot there. Don't. Put this baby right here. No one's using this. I might as well get rid of one of these at least. There we go. Cool. Our basic... Everything is getting better by the day. Alright. What we got here? Academic statues. We have the school... What was this? We have like the School of Law, right? School of Law is in place. So now we have access to the aforementioned second line, the School of Medicine. Let's see. That's a pretty particular spot. I can put it right there. Now the acid does take over this whole spot, but it's not... I'd say it's not really affecting anything, really. Honestly, it feels like it's okay right there. The question is where I'm going to put down the last one. That's going to be the question of the day, isn't it? At least the land value here is going up and then some, I hope. Let's see, land value. It is growing, but I guess colleges don't generate a lot of land value. All right, okay. What's going on with this? Oh, I have the Institute courses and the Green Heights. So you have the Green Heights and the Institute Coast. Apply those. There we go. Now I should get those garbage trucks dispatched to get rid of that trash. And then some right there. Looks like our demand's going down a bit. That's good news. It means our needs are being fulfilled right now at the moment. Homes are still an issue, but I guess the feeling that the traffic is... Okay, that's taking care of garbage. We'll take care of garbage there. What I'd really like to do is to get this to go all the way across here. I could make this a bridge across the entire coastline, but... I mean, people would love that. That means they could travel over here and, you know, get access to a train station, so they have more access to transit systems. Let's see. What can we do? We do have a ground bypass station here, which is literally just a train station that's got a bypass train lines. Oh, I forgot to do that. The new stations I put down, because they decided to put these allow intercity trains for the record on these things, and I don't want that. I want the intercity trains to be the ones on the outside of the terminus. This one here. And now we're getting nothing. What? No passengers served. But now we're stuck with trains. What's going on, guys? The train's stuck? I got rid of the train. Why is it not going through? Did this thing bug up or something? It seems like our train's got bugged. And that's the trains on the opposite side here. Whoa, what happened? All the trains got bugged up in one station. What the heck happened? Okay, hold on. I'm going to have to reset traffic, because apparently we have a trouble with some here. Alright, clear that out. I know I hate to do that for everybody involved, but this gets the aforementioned railway lines all worked up here. Why is that a red one? Oh, the inner cities. Okay. Okay, that might have been a bug. A slight bug that was causing a bit of an issue with transit. Because now everyone's now going back to work. Yeah, I had to reset traffic for that one, but I was like, what the heck happened? It's just a bug with the railway lines, I would imagine. The slight nerve of it all. But at least now everyone is now using the train lines as intended. At least the thing about I like this though about these assets here, these train stations, is that the people actually use them as intended. Like some of the, I think it's like the Japanese one, the ROJ ones. They basically just clip right through the ground. They just go whoop off the end, bam, down to the ground, out they go. Did that person just do a flip? That person just did a flip. And again, I like how this is... Oh, look, there's even naturally occurring people. Oh, man, there's a lot of people that want to come here. Again, this is... I guess the new station is bringing a lot more passengers in place. That being said, we can redo this now with the new setup because we have a new pipeline of such. So we're going to do that real quick. Hold on just a second here. As much as I hate to dismay this, this is all going to become obsolete because of the new train station that we've got. So, new train station, we get rid of you. Academic Statue 1. I know about the academic statues. We're going to put this in the elevated island train station. Pop that baby down like so. And now this one's got 2 stations. And also a parking lot to boot. So again, makes basically the original things we had before kind of obsolete, which is nice. We'll go back there, go back to our train lines, upgrade our tracks. Back to here. I do kind of wish there was more than just and then 2 track lines, you know, one way or another. I wish there was more than that. I was like, come on, there's got to be more than just, you know, 1 track line and such, so. And like I said, this is good for, like, you know, trains coming in and coming out. And then we can reestablish this as a little bit better connections. Like there, we can boost it up here so it makes it a little smoother. There we go. So the trains can go a little bit faster in that regard. I like this. Whoa! Hello! Everybody's still up in the air. How do you do that? How do people fly in midair like that? Alright, we're gonna have to reestablish this. Just reestablish it, and hopefully for the best that these people, the trains will come over here and it'll be fixed itself. The blue line train ends here. Switch to the green line trains to inland Suncrest Bay. I just hope the trains don't get bogged down. Because I don't want them to be bogged down because there's something else happening here. I think I just have to move this, right? So I see the train's popping up here, but the train line just bugs out. Like it doesn't want to... Yeah. I want to do it like that. There we go. And now we have not enough workers. People, why don't you guys want to go to work, huh? That's why we said we boosted the education boost so people can go get educated. I said there is a bunch of problems with the police stations here. I'm sorry if I keep jumping around in places for like saying, oh, this needs to be a police station here or something. I'm seeing on my radar over here that police department availability is not the greatest, which is a bit of a shock. Oh, see, people are using this. Whoa! Ooh. Okay. People, this is not how you get out of a parking lot. What the crap game? You don't... Let's see. You're a bus, and you're supposed to be using the bus lane, but you're not using bus lanes. Let's see. That's a yellow bus line. I could stop one here. We'll add a blue line here. Why does it want to go backwards? It seems so weird to me. You want to go loop around, which is weird. Why don't you go to the right like everyone else does? Yeah, go like that. Put a stop right there. So that the bus line can go over. So the bus line can stop right here, stop at the train station, and it comes back around here, and then it can go on its journey. I want this to be like all bus routes should be going on this route here. So it should be. But like the yellow line should... Let's see. No, I want the yellow line. Yeah, there we go. But all the bus lines are doing this though. Oh, wait, you can put... Oh, it is a road by technicality. And let's see, the red line can go right there. And it just keeps looping around. Why is he looping around? Ah, you know what we can do? We can tell them to no buses. No buses on this road right here. We can have vehicle restrictions on this road in particular, have no buses. And ban all vehicles on that road alone. So what that will do, in theory, after it updates and everything, because you can see everything's updating right now. Whoa, what's going on with the blue lines going across? Weird. You know what I could do? Alright. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to move you down to here. And that way, you get access to the train line as well. Get people to walk more. Or not walk at all. See, Metro here. Let's see. We get the track. We have to be on the ground for this. Slight annoyance it is, but I have to do it this way. Be like that, and then it goes down like this. And then we can just go underground here. With those tracks out. And now we got ourselves right that kind of nice little hub. At least that way, as we can see. Whoa! Housing! Why does it grow so fast? Wow. I totally... Wow, that was weird. Like, whoa. And that should update each one of them. Why is the bus going in there? Buses are going in and out of here. Why are you going... There we go. That cleared up a lot of stuff up. I guess I can put blue stops here. Red stops here. And cyans... Oh, I got cyans right there. Okay, cyan can go right here. The cyan buses will stop at every stopping station, so they're not building up on every station. There we go. The way buses will come in, they'll stop at their own stations, and bada bing, bada boom. Now this problem. So my problem with this is that this happens on these assets here, that the traffic gets bundled up because it doesn't know, because it's trying to take into account that there's people crossing. So what I'll do is I'll use a toolkit here and place in these auto subways. As I try to anyway. So now let's remove a crossing right here because that seems a little much. Let's see, come right here. Can I put it like right there? Pops it right there, which is weird. That's fine. It's on here. Technically speaking, it's like an underground pathway. But I'm hoping that we do this for a little bit and gets the cars all cleared out. Because the cars here are having issues because they're spawning here because everyone's coming here for no apparent reason. So in order to make sure that the guests don't, until the cars clear up, I'm going to keep, until the cars clear up, I'm going to keep these little modded crossings in place so the people go underground for their crossing of this little tiny little road right here. Over engineering? Maybe, but still. These cars need to clear themselves out because they keep spawning here. And cyans, oh, there's it, there you go. Oh yeah, people are doing their work, going across the road. I wonder if that should be a bridge instead of an actual crossing. Oh, because this right here needs to be a middle. Or stretched. There we go. We'll do like that right there. And then wait until these guys get out of the road. Let's see. Do they guys walk back here? They do. I could see about putting a path here. Let's see here. Modded path, please. Wait, one with trees. Thank you. I guess we could do this. Oh, it's underground. Underground? We don't do underground like that. I wonder if people will actually use it. Take this route all the way out here and walk path in. I wonder if they'll do it or not. Well, we'll give it a try, shall we? Give it the good old college try. The people can walk this way too while they're at it. Oh, it would help if I actually updated the metro. Whoops, sorry. Cannot find. Why could you not find? The metros. Let's see. Do I have to replace that one? If I have to, I will. It does end right here, honestly. It should fix itself. It really should. If it doesn't, we'll just replace it. No worries there. And what's that one? The dark blue line? Yeah, the dark blue line. Which is our only one. We'll just clear it out right now. I know, you guys are annoyed that the retro went away, but don't you fret, we're gonna put it back. It is that it didn't like me when I moved the station to another location. Normally it's supposed just to update it in real time, and that's all it needs to do it, but this time it didn't do it. Which is a little odd, to say the least, but there's people here that are having trouble with some sound problems. We'll get that taken care of soon. Do 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 do. Hey, dun 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 dun. Get this right here, up right here. Ba-da-doo-doo. There we go, like so. I'm going to arrange align mode to here. Make it smoother. Gotta make this smoother. There we go. Let's make that smoother for those involved. There we go.
The Forest Service has stated
Who
that there
keeps
is a
lighting
risk
people?
of an
Who keeps lighting the
imminent fire
fires?
in the area.
All right. We have an
avoid
arsonist on our
forested
hands.
areas.
We have an arsonist. People just keep lighting things on fire. Please stop lighting things on fire, people. I know it's cool and all, but there is no real reason to do so. Now I sound like a politician, just yelling at the mic at a podium. Will you please, citizens, stop lighting fires? We've done all we can to say that. Oh man, I could really just. That is a long distance. I could just fix it right there. Oh yeah, that's way better. Less travel time, I think. I'm going from here to here. Smooth that out just a little bit. And popping like that. There we go. Now that's all cleared up. Oh man, I see my disasters info. It looks like we're due for like another tsunami soon. Oh my goodness. Alright, Suncrest Railway. We definitely need more homes. But like I say, we don't see the problem. I'm seeing right here is that we have the homes, we have the expansions. But the fact is that nobody is looking forward to getting work done. They don't want to upgrade. They don't want to build homes. I'm like, guys, that's how we get homes. That's how you guys grow, is that you have to get the high density stuff to kick in. We'll cut these farms out right here for now and put homes right here. And put some commercial right there. And then we build some high density homes in the region here. So I would use this, but now I have a realistic beaches on two fronts here, causing some more stuff to pop up. If anything, this would have to be an overhead train station right here. But I can't put the fancy ones in because that is a parking lot installed. But I don't want to have these guys, left out. I wonder what trains, because I want to put, okay, we have a new train station here. We want to use it, the connectivity everywhere else. I mean, it would follow the train tracks here. It would follow the coastline by a sheer degree. It most likely would be on the inside, I would imagine. It'd probably cross over and be on this side of the road, cross over here, and then go across this way so it's not on the beach side, and probably plant itself like right here where these homes are. Let's see, what can we do about that? We have fancy trains that have above ground stations. Let's see, this one would be the one to be used, but it's too big and it's too bulky. We have an elevated base station. That seems a little too much, though. That's like I think one of the big main problems I have is that these stations are really, really big. Let's see, ground bypass. I see the elevated ones would be the best ones. But it feels wrong, I would think. We put one there. And people would use this as a way to get around town. I would like to get the township connected. That's the thing about it. And we'll put another one. Right here. Lights on. Cool. Alright, let's put some tracks down. Put the tracks down, please. This one's gonna be a little tricky because the train lines are gonna be a little figgy when trying to get out of here. Oh, I put it on the ground. Oh. You built it on the ground, laddie. I know I did. It's a slight annoyance. Never mind. Alright. Let's get this over here. And we'll just continue our way over to this station over here. Yeah. You know what? I actually don't mind the tunnel. It builds character. Unless you want to build something like a bridge or something like that. I don't know. We'll see here. Let's see, build like that. Or I can build on ground. I mean, it'd be less consuming wise, but let's see, build a bridge right there. So it looks nicer on that front. Now we'll make sure no inner cities trains on this one. Alright, now it's time for the fun part. It's time to build some track. We build some track today. I guess we could. It's gonna go across this. That too low? Oh, that is definitely too low. That is way low. Sorry. Whoa, why did it boom? It bumped up like that. Wow, okay. Was not expecting that. Honestly, was not expecting that. Let's see, we go up like this, like 36. That should be more than enough to get that over there. And then we'll just have to make fixes on that for the moment. But then we're going to make this go across this is going to be like a coastal train ride. Yeah, some homes will have to be sacrificed on this one, but I think we're here for the greater good. It'd be kind of like on the coastline of sorts. Yeah, build on the coastline. On the Willow Hills Railway or something like that, like connections. But I want to make sure people can get over here with no problem. Also, this allows the other side of the railway to get into... I wasn't expecting this is going to be our major point of the entire session was to upgrade the railway, but, you know, that's what we do. Now I know what to call the session after this is all done. Okay, now we got to the fun part. Now we got to get us above some homes here. This is where it's going to be the trickiest part. I could make it go around here and back down this way. It would cross over this a bit of the nature park, but I think that's what we're going to have to do if it's too much for cars to get around and everything.
Warning. Experts predict an earthquake could hit the area soon.
Seek shelter immediately if A is available. And people are like, oh, the railway tracks ruin it. It kind of does, honestly. Actually, you know, wait, can I just make it... I could make tunnels. Yeah, why am I not making a tunnel? I could make a tunnel and it'd be even easier. We go right here, and we go underground. Like so. And now it just goes around. It goes underneath the city. under the township. There we go. Pop right there, and then it'll just pop up like so out of the ground. Like so, like that, and we'll connect right into the railway lines. There we go. Seems a little unorthodox at first, true, but honestly, I think that people might like it. I'll also make sure this is not allowing intercity trains, because this is not meant to be an intercity platform train. And now, we must cross over into another station somewhere around here. It looks like we may have to build on the coastline for this one. We did for the other one, too, so... Let's see. It seems like really fancy for a road of this caliber. I know. But that's the whole point. It's to build a sort of like a sizable building of sorts so that people can actually get from one train station to the other. And this is bringing in tourism. Oh my goodness, here's our earthquake. Where's it gonna happen? Over in the water? Ah, who cares about the water? No one cares about water.
An earthquake is occurring. Don't panic.
Don't panic, it's just... Don't worry, it's just a mild earthquake. Alright, we come like this right here. I mean, this feels like feels wrong to do it this way because it cuts into the hill, but oh, we'll find. We might have to raise it up a bit so it's not too low to the ground, but that's fine. We come across right there. We have to go above ground though, over this way a bit, so we can get across here. Come like that. We'll go up here. Build the train line that goes across this way. Like so. Like that. And then we can connect to the actual railway line. There we go. It's not perfect, but I think that's where we're going to have to do it for there. Then we connect this up right here, and it'll be good to go as rain. Then we have another line that crosses over here to here, which I'm assuming that we should upgrade this to a new line, but I like that station though a lot. All right, so now we got that in place. Trying to connect this railway line to it. Like I said, this is going to limit how where we can build in the university to a certain degree, but. You know, I said last time we were going to put railway lines in here. Just enough to get the people across. Feels like it's kind of hurts them a bit in terms of the land value, but I kind of feel like this is the necessary evil, I guess you want to call it that. And we have to make that a little bit fixed on that one because that seems a little awkward. We come across to here, and then we make this slanted, but we also make this upgradable to the skies, because the ground here would not be suitable for this for the moment, so we have to build it up a little higher like this. There we go. And now let's smooth this out a bit more. And then we got ourselves a handy-dandy line built directly to the opposite side of the road. Another full circle, laddies. We got another full circle. If we create a new line here, it'll stop here. And people will, in the township here, will definitely enjoy this train line. Because you know, it means it'll stop directly onto this route right here, and it'll park back on its line. Be the coastal run. the Will line, I guess, or the next college run. I can imagine there's a lot of people here that probably want to go to college and everything. Like, well, they're going to have to build up their ways here. Let's see how that train going to do. It's not the best of the bunch, but at least it serves its purpose. Let's see, train line. That is the Smith Umber Oak. No, that's this one here, the Willow Institute. Modern CTU on that one. What's this one? Oh, that's the Institute line. As I said, yeah, because we have a steam engine. That's our Union Pacific. Alright, we gotta make sure no intercity trains come to these stations, though, because that's just, again, gonna jumble up stations completely. Which, again, I don't want it to do, because then that's just gonna cause all kinds of backups and everything, and by golly, I wish there wasn't so many backups. And we're getting some people across. There's 3 people driving on that train right now. But I do need to fix some things. Namely, some sharp curves. That makes it look like it's more natural than just, you know, look like a really sharp curve. Here we go. And this needs to be evened out. So put my tip here to here. There we go. And then we gotta smooth it out. It looks janky a little bit there. There we go. Cool. Sweet. Yeah, there's no station right here for these homes right here, but I'm hoping that this will bring in the people in to. Well, we need to grow some more residential for sure. Yes, we do. I just need to know what we can do for the next train. How many trains do I have for this line, though? I have 5 vehicles for 8 stops. That's totally fine. I'll take that to the bank on that one. I could put some more homes right here on the inside of the coastline here. This is our buildable area. People would like to build next to the coastline and see the road, see the ocean side. I'm trying to build it like on the 2-spotter, because I feel like that's where the road, that's how the building would have felt like, 'cause that's the most buildable area it could have basically put down. Like that right there. And some developers are like, you know what? We're gonna build our spots here. Because we're definitely gonna build. People will pay top dollar to build their building on sand. And guys, the nerve. Why would you do that? It's because we don't know how to build homes. I guess it's some home builder or someone who owns the land to be like, all right, fine, we're gonna build some homes here and now. Well, we gotta do some land surveys though. Alrighty. That's gonna take down a little bit of demand a bit for now. So I can build some homes here too. Like, this is kind of a major road, but maybe there are some apartments out here. Just for the sake of convenience, that there probably is buildable homes. This is prime road state. Right next to the coastline and everything. People would pay top dollar for this stuff. And then until it gets to like right here where the road was designated as I guess you could kind of designate it was as industrial road or something like that, so they can build any more homes nearby. I'll take those down to 2. I guess you can go to 1 at least. I know we can build. I know that the assets can build 1-layer homes as industrial, as apartments. It'd be like plexes and whatnot, you know. So we can move this over just a little bit like this. I don't want to build like that. I want to move these out like here or something like that. Something to be kind of like in the buildable area. Like that. There we go. And people will build here, I would think, at some point. I mean, they would. How about some homes on the highway? That seems like a smart plan. What? Well, it did build some homes here, but it didn't build them all. Well, it seems only fitting that we put some homes here for other people to enjoy the college days in life. Kind of like, they're kind of like the dorms. They're like the cheaper dorms. Or the more expensive dorms, depending on what you're choosing. There's not much room here. Oh, hey! We are silver now, but we got works in completely. Why did you abandon? Wait a minute, what the heck? Quiet corner stop. Well, I got abandoned somehow. There we go. Alright. So, what else do we need? We just need academic works. Alright, let's give a discovery. Grant money to discovery. And get ourselves to level 4 college as well. And now we got two. Okay. I kind of feel like the problem with some of these stations are they're not long enough. Well, also the fact that there's also 2 upline and a downline, yet every train that comes across here is going to go down this way and have an issue of some fashion. I mean, I guess it's easier in Cities Skylines 2, I would imagine, but again, I don't play Cities 2 right now at the moment. Cities 1 is just fine by me. You're getting 91 people across, so people are using it. I'm thinking, I just want to make sure we get enough people around here and get into the township area. This is probably the most awkward spot, is that it makes a tunnel underneath the ground, underneath homes and cities and everything. But hey, people want to have a township with a station. They're going to get one. So how's that land value popping up? Granted, the station has destroyed that land value completely. Well, let's see. Not much of land value over here, but I think if we add a park or two, I think we'll be fine. Put a large playground for those involved here. Maybe we'll enjoy it. And then have a large playground, and then we're going to put down our little secret weapon. The aforementioned... Oh, we do have one there. We already had one. Whoops. Hold on. Sorry. We already have one here. But now we have a big one. We have a big one here now. And now, that land value is going to go up tenfold. There we go. People are going to love that now. Like, hey, there's a park. Now we can build stuff. Whoa. What happened here, guys? Oh, it's a traffic light. Oh, there shouldn't be a traffic light here. There shouldn't be traffic lights here at all. This should be more of a through roads than anything else. This where the traffic light should be, because it's a connection of 2 roads. But the bus is about to continue here. Oh my goodness. Why is everyone coming here so much? Because there's a train station, dang it! It's like, well, we got those, they got those people that are super excited about trains. Like, ah, they gotta build a train station. We have to go see it. Drive in, everybody! And besides, now you have a train station there. Also, there's also the bus that comes up here. So, hey, people are gonna come here and they're gonna see the new, attractions here on the Willow Hills. Entertainment value went down. What? The nerve? No such thing as entertainment value went downhill. Fine. You know what we're gonna do? Put a plaza right before this place. That'll bring some attention to the people here. And what? To make matters worse, it's like, hey, guess what? What? We're gonna put down our little secret weapon. That creates all sorts of entertainment value for no apparent reason, other than the fact that it's a little tiny little square and people love it. People love it. Look, it's a playground, guys. It's a playground. Look at this. It's a playground everywhere. I mean, seriously, this one asset that someone made, it's got like a 500, like a 400 entertainment radius. It's like everybody's super excited. There's a, there's a little thing right here for people to enjoy, and I'm like, that's kind of hilarious to me. Let us see. What can we put down that is useful? Put one of these bad boys down. This thing will bring out some entertainment in the area. It's not a lot, but it should do the trick here for a couple of these. These are like little cafes and whatnot. Once they get up and running, it just basically makes entertainment like nothing else. I guess people love their coffee. I'm gonna go get my coffee and donuts. And some honesty. Right there. So you get those people a little bit happier. I don't want to see any more red books, any red buildings anywhere. Who's still unhappy? You! You guys are still unhappy. How about you guys get a small, tiny park? Just one for you guys. Actually, you know what? No. We're gonna go with our mainline secret weapon. This. Like, holy crap, look, it's another playground! You know, I have seen some adults get really excited when a playground comes down. It makes them think of their childhood again. They're like, man, I used to play on these when I was a kid. They jump around, having a jolly good time, and all the kids are like, that was meant for us, and now the adults are playing on it again. What'd you do at the park? Sat there? Why? Because my parents wouldn't get off the swing set. Come on, kids, we're gonna ride the swing set! Having fun! We're gonna have all the fun now. So that took care of the housing issue right now at the moment. We have some business stuff to plop down too as well, so maybe I can put down here with some little commercial bit right here. So my issue right now for a commercial is that, yeah, people built in, but there's not enough people to work them. Because people will not get educated. Like, education, psh, who needs that? Who needs education when I can just build a home of my own? Alrighty. Suncrest Bay is looking fantastic. Looking fantastic here. But we are still having the issue of not enough workers, though. I'm almost suspecting that I'm basically going to scrap the entire industrial district here in favor of one that's over here or some fashion. Just so I can get this to become more... this used to be like all this construction. No, I'll keep this here. I feel like that's going to be the case. The problem is that there's not enough workers. Let's see. That's this vehicle selector. I mean, it's just that there's not enough people, there's not enough workers, not enough customers. I'm like, where am I not getting enough workers? I have plenty of people. Well, that's bringing in some tourism. I mean, this should bring out the tourism by default. And that's why I like this here. This is bringing the tourism by default here. The sweetness. Oh, noes. Okay, I can take those off now. Let's remove a crossing here. The car, the overabundance of cars is cleared up, so we can go on that front right there. What's auto scan? Monitoring 107 candidates for new crossings to put down. There we go. That's cool though. The fact that the toolkit scans for like a potential like crossings that need to be put down, and they put them down automatically, so it helps them produce. It's more smoother designs, I guess. I just wish they did tell me where they were. I have to look around the map and see them all now, but still. Man, people are just coming here in droves, man. Look how many people are there. And this train's getting like, what, 95? That would look more than 95 people on the platform, but I digress. You guys don't have to be stuck on the bus line for anything else. You guys can just get on the left lane and go. You had no trouble with that earlier. Let's see. We can pop down some business here, I guess. Because this is all loud spaces, so might as well, right? Put them all down. Build them all down here. Get those small businesses up here and say, hey, you're at the racetrack. We're going to have some fun. How is this? 89 spectators. Oh, it did get almost all the spectators at once. How do I even get that to be better? There's over 73% of the spectators are paying and had over almost 2,000 occupied. 0 non-paying. Who in the right mind is trying to break into this? I don't get it. Why? Why would you want to break into something like that? Into the race HQ? I mean, I'm a little concerned that, you know, the parking lots are not generating enough people to park here. You think they would, but I don't know what this is, but still. And those people coming around the bend. Since we're expanding out here, we might actually expand our railway track out here, so we can have another potential from here off to here. What is up with now? There's crime here too. Coppers. Like, you only have one goal in life over here, guys. You guys are only put this to help the Suncrest Way and everything, but you guys aren't going anywhere. Come on, police. Police station. There's a crime in progress. Unless I need to add more lights. Okay. You know what I think they need? I think there's a mod that needs to be put in is helicopter garbage trucks. Just have a helicopter service that just picks up trash and just flies away. Wouldn't that be awesome? Be kind of cool mod. Like, you have everything else flies. Why not garbage? That'd be awesome. And there's some more people leaving. There's another people here. Look, the fact that the interstate people are bringing the tourism like nothing else right now. Which again is the best thing ever. That's 240 people coming into the station. Wait, do I not have a passenger train here? I do. Oh, the express transporting passengers to Reanville. Oh, they're taking this route going all the way out. Oh, they're taking this route going home. That seems a little backwards, to say the least. Uh-huh. That seems a little backwards, to be honest with you. The trains are going that way, but I guess that is true, but that also means it's also blocking potential clients from the freight yards. Like what they're doing here now. Aye. See, that's the thing. And then there's another thing on fire. Man, we have an arsonist around here somewhere. Oh, we got all these trains going out and they're all stuck here. Because of this stinking... You see what I mean? See, here's the problem I have with the game here. Is that every train, every time there's an outside connection somewhere, it treats it like a station. And that's where it's spawning its people. So unfortunately what happens is that since the train line only gets used one side, we get tracks here. I mean, I really wish there was a way I could do this and vehicle restrictions on these? Oh, I can! What? Oh! Wait a minute. I've had this mod for years. And this is... I thought that was only for cars. What the crap? Well, we know what we're doing. We're gonna make new intros here. Alright, let's see if we can do this real quick. Let's put it on ground first off. That's probably why it's not building anywhere. Unfortunately, it's going to cause a bit of a fog because I can't see out here very easily. But let's see. I can't see very well because of the fog. But I'm hoping this is going to spawn trains. If it spawns trains, that'd be really awesome right now. Let's see, yep, it spawns it because I see the cross the road right here. That means at a station, that means this is now a station that can spawn. So what I'm going to do now, thanks to the traffic mod, I did not think I could do this. So here to here, we're going to apply to being only passengers on this side. So we're going to be passengers only on this side of here. Okay. And over here, we ban passengers. And hope for the best that will hopefully trigger a freight train and a passenger train in simpler areas. That would make it so much easier. Transporting cargo. Let's get these trains out of here and see what happens. Because I'm hoping this will spawn the goods trains on one side and passengers on the other, because now we're having this kind of backup here. You guys want to go to the parks and everything, but I can't do that now. Get rid of these trains here. See, now goods trains should be popping up here now. Means people should be spawning up here. We're gonna give this a go and see how it works out. Because I did not, that for the life of me, realize that I could do that. You learn new stuff every day. Or I can keep that, maybe I should do it the opposite way around. So there's passengers here. Let's put these, let's separate these around. Since passengers want to be on this road, we'll just do this and do it separately. And let's see if that changes anything. Maybe it'll spawn vehicles up here now. Well, I do say though, by putting that restriction on, it did change a few trains. But I can see people spawning here though. But we still have a problem with backups though. We'll be having, it's either the intercity trains are still having issues. I mean, I'm almost clear. I'm almost ready just to hit the reset button on the traffic alone, just so this. Yeah, let's just do that. Let's see what happens here. Like I said, passengers should spawn right here only. Or, yeah, passengers spawn here only. And then the diesel or the cargo should spawn on this side. Hope for the best that'll actually work out. Because now I have an unlimited connection. That is a station right now. Which should spawn any of the stuff I need. Yeah, I can see that there. I can see the tracks starting right there. I know it's weird. I can't. Wait, it still spawned. It still spawned goods right there. What the crap? Modders, what happened? I thought I have an unlimited thing here and doing stuff. Maybe the unknown connections are... Oh no, here we go. We're transporting cargo over here. Okay, cool. That's working. Awesome. Fantastic. Oh, it's amazing. Now only passengers will spawn here and trucks... Yes! Okay. Maybe we finally found a workaround after all. Alrighty, I think that's all we're gonna be able to do today, folks. It's 2 o'clock. 2 hours are in. We end things off in 2-hour treatments. For those on YouTube and everything, we do 2-hour blocks. So for recap, for those new, we upgraded some of the... We expanded inward to a certain degree of sorts by adding more trains. We upgraded our train stations to be the more modern content creator pack ones. It seems like it's working like a charm in some cases. And we also add a new train line that goes directly from the Smith Square all the way to the Institute coastline. So now there'll be more people able to come here now and see the college group. And we'll see what we got on that front. Trains over here. This is already getting 304 passengers, so this is already being profitable. There are people traveling on this road, and hopefully that'll bring people in. Bring people in, bring people out, and then take the bus lines everywhere they want to go. Sweet. I think by next time, folks... Oh, we got a sound issue. Hold on a moment. Yeah, these are all sound barrier problems. Pop sounds right here. Yeah, unfortunately, that's going to be the case on that front. There's going to be a lot of sounds. I'll have to break those apart. Yeah, we put some new stations down. We also, our college grew up to level 4, up to level 3. So that's nice. We got some upgrades on there too. And I think next time, folks, we're going to expand in here. Yep, we got a road expansion into here. We have a road expansion to come into here. I will have to revise this area a bit here with all of our emergency services and garbage trucks and everything. We may have to do something about that, revise it into a certain new location that we can plop down somewhere. And then hope for the best that next time we'll have an industrial expansion coming into here, add our train lines to here. Maybe even, I don't know, maybe we'll move all of our industrial projects from here to over here, so we have like a forest, fire, all that stuff here. Maybe we could do that. Maybe we'll see how it goes from there. Or you know, this is mining operations, so we might be able to put mining operations here, and then have a freight line here. I don't know what we'll do, but we'll do something in here nicely. So we'll get to our save this game right here for Suncrest Bay. We'll get to our in-screen theater. Right there, like so. All right, that is going to do it for us tonight. Thanks again for I posted there. Oh, I should have done that earlier. I had an auto poster and I posted it to Twitch and I did, or to Twitter, and I didn't see that. No. But anyway, folks, that's going to do it for us today on the stream here for Cities Skylines in Suncrest Bay. Thanks for tacos and beer to come in and chat up with us for a bit, and for the follow as well. Thank you again for the follow. Really appreciate it. That being said, tomorrow we have Outbound next session. I know it's been the same game, Cities Skylines, Outbound, and an Open Guesser. I am probably going to switch out Cities Skylines for another game at some point, just so we have some variety and all. So we'll see about that goes from there. But again, Outbound, Blind Run. Next session, we're going to be continuing more into the desert regions, so that we have our cooling engine or our cooling setup inside our bus now, so we can now travel the deserts, and hopefully for the best, that we find this cloth, this I guess it's a weaving machine of some kind. We need a blueprint for that, because honestly, we can't upgrade anything else more for our pet, for our dog, as well as our car, unless we have, at least on our clothing for our person, unless we have this weaving material. And we have all the cotton in the world to do it. We just don't have nothing to do with it. So we need to find it. And hopefully, also, we're going to be going into more of the region to see what more we can do about that, was it science area we found, and figure out how to get all the materials for that, and get whatever blueprint is inside that monstrosity. So look forward to that as well. Then on Open Guesser on Thursday, guessing are getting to all 50 locations, all 50 states. We are now at 25 out of 50 now. And there is a post I have on X there, as well as on YouTube and on our Discord. If you join the Discord, you can find out what's been updated there. We have a map we've made, or I've made there, and they shows which states we've already been cleared and what's visited and what's not. So we have so you can see the biggest road trip we've ever done. And then Friday will be a Twitch only run of Immortals Phoenix Rising next session. That because again for Twitch only, I do YouTube recording streams there only, so that everyone can get a hold of just so that I can break them into parts afterwards and give them the fancy design they need. So look forward to that. And then Saturday, I'm not sure what we'll be doing, but since it is the 4th of July weekend and everything, I'm pretty sure a lot of people are going to be busy with 4th of July here in the United States. So it's only fitting that we probably might not do anything on Saturday. I might just, take a day trip somewhere. We'll see about what will happen there. So that being said, that's it for the route. So again, follow me here on YouTube. Subscribe to the YouTube channel for more great content, stream archives, shorts, game and chills. Follow me on Twitter or on Twitch right there as well. Follow me on X and Blue Sky by the names there, so you can basically find out exactly where I'm going. Also, you can join the Discord. Discord is our main focus. When you get a hold of me, Discord is the best way of doing it. Also, check out the Fourth Wall store so you can grab some merch. It'll be awesome to help me out, support my channel in any way, shape, or form. That being said, let's go and raid somebody today. For YouTube purposes, we're gonna be rating out on Twitch, since YouTube doesn't really have a rating system, and I'm not sure how to raid multiple. There's not an option to multi-raid to 2 different channels on 2 different platforms. So, so we're going to raid. Starving Together, similar small size. No, same category. Who else is streaming Cities Skylines? No one? Okay. Dang it, I'm not the only one that's reading it. I guess we'll just go and raid the gaming band director. He's doing more Mario Maker, so look forward to him and follow him for more Mario Maker stuff. And until next time, everybody, guys, have a fantastic night. Take care, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for Outbound's Blind Run next session. And see if we can get that weaving tool, whatever it is, to use that cloth we got. See you guys then. Topping out, everyone.